Commander, you might want to speak with Tally. She seems very worried about something.
Alright, thanks, Kelly. I won't deal with that now. So, last mission we saw how to deal with Husk Rush. Now we'll go back to Crescent Nebula. And head to the Lucerne system. There's an anomaly here that we haven't dealt with yet. Go to Tarith.
I have detected an
Alright,
anomaly.
Tarith is broadly Earth-like with a fatal flaw. Relatively high amount of chlorine in its atmosphere. The reason for the greenish haze that becomes apparent when looking at the horizon. It's a vital component of Tarith's plant life. It's misspelled there for some reason. There are intermittent signals originating in the heart of a large chlorine swamp. They appear to be coded, though it is not impossible that they are garbled distress signal from a downed civilian ship. Sounds like Krogan.
I have found something.
Anomaly detected. Preliminary scans indicate a high-powered comm relay on a planet. Matches no blood pack Merc protocols. Concentration of Krogan and Borcha signals are masked inside what appears to be a mining operation. Life signs detected. Unknown species. Advise caution. Land. Here's another hint. Just how to use the map kiosks. Or press M. Pretty weak hint. At least for this stage of the game. Obviously there's just one big hint pool, but... Alright, we'll talk about Thane, and I'll take Jack along. Haven't used her in a while. First up, we'll go back to Jack. I mentioned before that Shockwave isn't too good. I don't take it on Shepard, and I only take it on Jack to unlock Pole Field. On Thane's mission in Danius Towers, there's a couple of spots that work okay to use it, where you funnel them down a long corridor, but main problem is getting units to line up and defense stripping them all so that you can actually ragdoll them with Shockwave. Pole Field's a little bit more straightforward in its use, where you get a clump of enemies, you defense strip them, and then you pull them. So with her remaining points, I'm going to go into passive. The main benefit there is power recharge, so get up to rank 4. Adept is better power recharge. Vanguard's a little more weapon damage. You want power recharge. Take Adept. Our bonus power is Warp Ammo. Talk a little bit more about that in a second. Okay, Thane. He's got Throw and then Warp. You're mainly going to use Thane as a Warp bot, no matter what class, probably. And you need Throw 2 to unlock it, so grab that. Then get Warp, all the way up to rank 4. 2 evolutions, we talked about them before, but Heavy Warp is more damage. Unstable Warp gives you faster recharge, and then it gives you bigger radius on Warp Explosions. Notice Heavy Warp Explosions are only 5 meters, and on Unstable they're 7. Unstable is sufficient to strip basic barriers and armor on Insanity, as long as you keep up with biotic damage. Remember that the way Warp Explosions work is you lift a target with something like Pole, and then you hit them with Warp. That target takes double Warp damage, and then everything in the radius takes single Warp damage, plus is hit with the detonation force. Of course, if everything in the radius is lifted, like you've group pulled with Pole Field, then they'll all take double damage, just because ragdoll targets take double damage. So I'm going to take Unstable. Shepard you can take Heavy on, because he has faster recharge anyway. The Drell Assassin passive is mainly there for weapon damage. The squad mates don't do as much weapon damage as Shepard. I've talked about that before. You can try to make up a little bit of it here with Thane's passive, or you can just go for Throw Field. I tend to just get his passive because I'm not going to use Throw on him. Marksman versus Veteran is basically more weapon damage with Marksman versus more health with Veteran. Take Marksman. If you've got the Incisor, he'll do really good damage, but I don't have that. Now his bonus power is Shredder Ammo. And ammo powers on squad mates are pretty poor as a general rule, and this is the worst of the lot. Shredder only has a bonus to health, and it has no CC whatsoever. Problem with damage only ammos is that their usefulness wanes as the game progresses. Thus 40% on Shredder, or whatever percent from any other ammos, is calculated off of base weapon damage, so that's the damage before your weapon damage upgrades. So as you get more upgrades, the percent of total damage from your ammo goes down. And since these don't provide any sort of ancillary effects, they're not really worth investing in. Jack's warp ammo is actually not too terrible as far as the damage goes. Gives a bonus to barriers and armor, but and a bonus to lifted targets, but the main reason you didn't invest in it is because you're not gonna put points in Shockwave anyway. So on Thane, I guess you could argue you could get Shredder if you're absolutely never gonna use throw, but I usually just get throw field on him to round him out. Thane's weapon training is snipers and SMGs. I'm gonna switch this to the Mantis, gonna switch this to the Tempest, and Jack, recall, had pistol and shotgun training. Scimitar's a bad choice for squad mates, switch that to the Eviscerator or the GPS if you got it, although you'll probably have her run pistols. And let's get to it. And there's our unknown alien life form, some kind of space dragon. It's getting all Game of Thrones in here.
The planet's surface is interfering with your navigation. The nearby beacon towers may serve as a navigational contingency.
Alright, good to know, Edie. So on pistol, leave him on sniper. I'm gonna put warp on here, and pole on here. I need to redo my ammos because I went to the weapon select screen. Probably don't need to redo all of them. I'll just make sure to put squad cryo on. And I hotkeyed pole and warp because that's the best way to ensure you get warp bombs. I don't want Jack going off and using shockwave for no apparent reason, or Thane trying to use a throw. That's pretty important if you want to get warp bombs consistently. Now Thane as a warp bot is good with pretty much any squad mate, probably best with adepts, but I'm going to try to show off. Well, this isn't the best mission for it, but I'm going to show that any squad or shepherd class can end up with warp explosions. And Thane's actually a pretty good choice on Disabled Collector Cruiser, but obviously you have to recruit him before then. You can go Thane Miranda and just warp all over the place. As far as warp bombs go on that mission, the trouble is there isn't really a great area barrier stripper, so you'd have to do single target warp bombs or have area reeve. Now that one you'd need to have on Shepherd or have a loyal Samara already, which is kind of hard to get by Disabled Cruiser.
I wonder what happened here.
I do too. Let's look. Attention all workers, stop chipping away at this node. There's nothing left here to mine. Move to the other sites now, Salamul. I eclipse their beacon. So these beacons kind of show you where to go.
Damn it. This atmosphere is toxic.
That's a good thing you're fully dressed in an environment suit, right, Jack? Alright, there's the Clixon. Remember, we saw those in Rite of Passage, just like we saw that space dragon. This mission, the squad likes to just kind of wander off for some reason. So use the form up key or order them to specific spots. Now you can follow this beacon and you'll usually go the most optimum way. If you stroll off of the path like this, you'll run into extra enemies. Remember the Clixen blow up when they die, and if you're too close, you can get set on fire. There's some platinum laying around this map. I wouldn't worry too much about getting it unless you're really low. And it's not really much of a maze. I mean, you get herded back onto the main path pretty easily.
Why were these people here?
It's a mystery.
No sweat.
Thing.
It will be done. Fighting happened here recently.
Attention all workers, fall back now. Evacuation shuttles are on their way. Anyone not at the gathering site when the shuttles arrive will be left here with those damn bugs. Salamul. Grab the clips, hit the beacon.
As you will.
On it.
Go off the beaten path again. Or is it the beacon path? Grab some platinum. Squad's like running around.
It will be done.
Gosh, Shepard, no need to get all angry. Another beacon, hit it. And there's a Clixen. A little slow there. Hey, he's actually floating. It's a war bomb. Alright, another data pad. Salamul, I can't get any more Vorcha from Omega. Garm has his own problems. You're gonna have to man up and deal with this on your own. Maybe build a beacon path. I bet those damn Vorcha are just wandering off in the fog and getting lost. Kalusk. Yep, Vorcha are pretty stupid, so that's probably what's happening. Yeah, more minerals.
Gotcha.
It will be done.
On it.
I'm with you.
Yeah, hit another beacon.
Very well.
I've got your back. I'm with you.
At your side. Come on.
Another Clixen.
Thank you. It will be done.
Squad's running off. Another beacon. Goes this way, but we can run up here. There, see the force knocked that guy down. That's why warp bombs are nice.
Gotcha.
As you will.
Did a bad job shooting that guy at the beginning. Gosh, Shepard, angry again.
I'm with you.
Understood.
Another data pad. Salamul, where are the resources? Are you mining out there or standing around waiting for those Vorcha to get smarter? Our guy on Ilium can't keep the lights off forever. He keeps stalling and we'll have a hell of a fight on the way in. And that would make me really angry. Kalusk. Yep, they're planning something.
On it.
At your side.
Another beacon.
As I must.
Coming.
That's what she said. Oh yeah, that was pretty lame. But anyway, near the end, this fight's kind of annoying.
It will be done.
Final high. Come here.
That was a close one.
Come here!
That guy's dead. Well, that was a little sloppy, but yeah, that Krogan is a big fella. So, anyway. I didn't really get any warp bombs at the end. I was thinking about trying to get that last one, but with that barrier and armored Krogan elite, I just needed to throw a warp on him to begin with to help defense strip. Anyway, we can bypass this terminal to end the mission. And antennas, earth, capacitor, thingy, seif, whatever that is, resistor. Yep. Good work, team. Countered unclassified hostile alien species, eliminated blood pack forces, XP 156, credits 7,500, 2,000 platinum. Who knows what's out there in the galaxy? Explore to find out. Another crappy hint, and this one has an exclamation point as well, so I don't know what BioWare was smoking on that one. Anyway, Thane's pretty good. Yeah, so.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Thanks, Kelly. Blood pack facility detected. Planet information, Zadaban, Zeta system, Shrike Abyssal. We have decrypted and analyzed the data you recovered from the relay on Tarith. The resources mined on Tarith were being sent to Zadaban, presumably for use in weapons manufacture. It's clear that the Blood Pack is planning a large-scale invasion. Disrupting the operation on Zadaban will go a long way towards delaying or preventing this invasion. Red. From Diana. Commander Shepard, Ariel Tolok told me where to send this. I'm Neff's mother, Diana. We talked when you came to investigate her death. Arya also told me that a dead Asari woman was found in one of the wealthy apartments. She's the one who killed my daughter. Thank you. I don't know who brought you into my life, but thank you for avenging my daughter. My Neff deserved better than this. I couldn't give it to her, but you at least killed the bitch who took what little she had away. Gratefully, Diana. Oh, that was nice. So we can go to that system and deal with the Blood Pack. See you in a bit.